I grew up in a small southern Illinois town of a population of about 2,000 or less, where everyone knew everyone. It was a fairly safe town, where I felt comfortable enough to walk the streets at night alone, and I often even hitchhiked to wherever I needed to go as a teen. Because of this, I was very trusting of others, which hadn't really been a problem until I graduated and began working in a nearby city. I worked at a Walmart, and since I had just begun in the electronics section, I got the shift none of the others wanted. That's right, I got the closing shift. Walmart itself didn't close at the time, but I would be the last electronics associate to leave, so I was left with the duty of closing down the photo lab and cleaning up the department. Since it was a high theft area, there were supposed to be 2 of us closing, but more often than not, I was alone. One day I closed the department alone once again. It was late at night, and no one else was in the parking lot aside from the man sitting on the ledge of the store playing a guitar. As I walked past him, I noticed he looked obviously homeless, and I decided I'd stop and listen to him play for a moment, and then give him whatever spare money I had on me. Reaching in my pocket, I remembered my then boyfriend, now husband, had taken all the change and small bills out of my wallet and had put them in a change jar, and in fear of being rude with nothing to give him for his talent, I just continued walking to my car. Once my back had been turned to him for about 5 feet, I had heard the guitar stop playing and get sat down. I peeked behind me, and I then noticed that he was now slowly walking in my direction. I made sure to have my keys ready in my hand, unlocking the door and getting ready to relock it as soon as I got inside. I walked faster now, and soon the man was right behind me. Luckily, I reached my car and I got inside, then locking it. He then wandered around, acting like he was just chasing me moments ago. I thought maybe that I overreacted, and I just went home forgetting all about the man completely. The next day I come in, and one of my coworkers then asked me, "Hey, did you see that man yesterday that was walking around the store with the guitar?" I told her that I had seen him outside after work. Well, the next thing I know, she's holding her phone right in front of me, showing me a mugshot of the man. Sometime after my encounter, the police had actually arrested him. He had apparently hitchhiked across America, raping and murdering several women. He was a serial rapist and a murderer, and I would have been his last victim if my husband hadn't put my money in a change jar, and if I hadn't made it to my car in time.